One summer, I went on a backpacking trip with a group of friends. We had planned our route through the mountains, but we ended up getting lost on the second day of our trip. We wandered around for hours, trying to find our way back to the trail, but we only seemed to be getting more lost. We were exhausted, hungry, and thirsty, and we were starting to worry that we might not make it out of the mountains alive. As the sun started to set, we came across a small cabin in a clearing. We knocked on the door, hoping that someone might be there who could help us. A man opened the door and welcomed us inside. He was an older man, with kind eyes and a gentle voice. He listened to our story and offered to let us spend the night in his cabin. The man gave us blankets and pillows, and we lay down on the floor of the cabin, grateful for a place to rest. He then brought us bowls of soup and glasses of water, and we ate and drank eagerly. As we were eating, the man told us his story. He had been a park ranger for many years, and he had lived alone in the cabin since retiring. He had seen many hikers and backpackers pass through the area over the years, and he always tried to help those who were lost or in need. He told us that he believed in the power of kindness, and that he tried to live his life by the principle of doing good to others. As we talked with the man, we realized that he was truly one of the kindest people we had ever met. Despite living alone in the mountains, he had a deep sense of purpose and meaning in his life. He had found a way to live a life of service and compassion, and he had touched the lives of countless people who had passed through his cabin over the years. The next morning, the man gave us a map and pointed us in the direction of the trail. We thanked him for his hospitality and set off towards our destination. As we hiked, we talked about the man and the lessons we had learned from him. We realized that even though we had been lost in the mountains, we had been fortunate enough to stumble upon a person who embodied the very best qualities of humanity. We talked about how his kindness had made all the difference to us, and how we wanted to try to live our lives in a similar way. We eventually made it back to civilization, but we never forgot the lessons we had learned from the man in the cabin. We all went on to live our lives with a greater sense of purpose and compassion, striving to do good to others in whatever ways we could. The moral of this story is that kindness and compassion can make a huge difference in the lives of others. Even small acts of kindness can have a ripple effect, touching the lives of people far beyond the immediate recipient. By choosing to live a life of service and compassion, we can make the world a better place, one person at a time.